You couldn't be more. The one thing I learned working with Dave Jennings, doing the Jets, Dave was the most knowledgeable rules guy in history, to the point of where the NFL would discuss rules changes with him before the start of the season, and I respected that. So one thing Dave taught me, amongst a lot of things, was when to go for two and when not to go for two. You never go for two in the first half of the game, no matter what, because you're chasing points.
Yeah, mate.
In the fourth quarter, late in the game, when the Jets were in the position to put themselves in a position, you go for two, because there's no difference between being ahead by 5 or 6. There is no difference.
But you're looking at the numbers incorrectly.
No, I understand the way you because I've been watching you this morning.
How do I look?
You adorable.
Thank you.
You positioned it either 12 or 13. Same difference. The numbers are basically the same.
No, but the point is that the extra point is no longer a guarantee. So if I'm playing the odds of 2-point conversions are only accomplished, 30-40% of the time, the way I would view it is I want that point because, God forbid, the unthinkable happens and they score twice against me in the last 4 minutes. I'd like to at least think that an errant snap, a bad kick, the win, the block, I at least go to overtime, whereas if I don't convert the 2-point conversion, the extra point now becomes meaningless.
No, but that's not the way coaches think. The way coaches think is you put yourself in position to, if you make the 2-point conversion, you're up 14 points, okay? So now they need 2 touchdowns with 2 extra points to tie.
Right.
So you're in a no-lose situation.
I
put
agree.
yourself in position by going. If you don't make the 2, now a touchdown and an extra point will beat you anyway. So the fact of the matter is, why not put yourself in position?
Well, there's 2 trains of thought, and one is be uber aggressive, and it's like when Jack Del Rio goes for 2. The game's on the line. You're going to win. I know, but I'm saying
that's a different story.
You're taking a shot where the positive outcome is you can't lose the game. The negative outcome is they still got to score twice to beat you, which is unlikely, but you can put them away in theory with the positive one. More importantly, though, Howard, in all the games that you did, regular season and playoffs, I always wonder if there's one particular moment that stands out that bothers you. One that when you played over in your head repeatedly, you wish that people that were around you may have handled themselves a little bit more professionally. And what I'm getting at is you did a Super Bowl with Boomer Esiason as your analyst.
Right.
And there was a field goal that won the Super Bowl. And Boomer, not understanding broadcasting etiquette, jumped your call. I'm going to play it. And I wonder how long this has bothered you. Play it, Eddie.
Placement down by Walter. Vinatieri's field goal try for the win is good. It's good. It's good. And the New England Patriots have won Super Bowl 36.
Were you pissed at Boomer for saying it's good?
No, not at all. It's interesting that you played that particular game. We found out after the game, and Boomer may remember it, that John Madden said on television with 1:20 to go in the game and the Patriots had a timeout that they should sit on the ball and play for overtime.
I remember that.
And when we heard that, I said, "Are you kidding me? The Patriots were against the greatest team on turf. You go for the win when you have it." And the same applies to we were talking about the 2-point conversion. You play, what did Herman Edwards say? You play to win the game. You play to win the game. You play to close out your opponent by going for 2. And if you don't make it, look at the position they were in last night. Anything can happen, as you pointed out on the air this morning. They could have lost that game at the end.